Ladies and gentlemen, it's your boy Perez. Welcome to Beyond Whiskey with Perez. Or welcome back to Beyond Whiskey with Perez. Uh, Before we get into this video, I want to say a couple of things. One, thanks for watching. Thanks for tuning in. If you have not done so, think about subscribing to my page. Check out some of my older videos. Leave some comments. Hit the notification so you get a notification when I load up a new video. Uh, that would be awesome. I would appreciate that. And real quick announcement. Um, we are going to be doing a new series, and by we, I mean me and my wife. Um, on Wednesdays, we'll be releasing a video. Right now, it's only on every Monday. On Wednesdays, we're going to start releasing a video called Not Whiskey Wednesday, where we will be going over items that are not necessarily considered whiskey. So, tequila, rum, possibly wine. I don't know. I don't really like wine, but why not? My wife does. So maybe we'll do the whole switcheroo thing and you'll be on camera.
I think it'll be fun to do some of the wines that are what they age the bourbons in.
I agree. We'll do a little port, a little Bordeaux. I don't know. I don't know much about wine. But tonight, we are doing the Bardstown Origin Series. I was lucky enough to get my hands on both of the new ones, and so we figured, what the heck? Let's give them a try and record it for you guys. Um, which one do you want to do first?
Lower proof?
Lower proof? Okay, so we're going to do the white label, and the white label is 96 proof Kentucky Straight Bourbon. Um, I'll just read this to you real quick. Bardstown Bourbon Company is the most sophisticated distillery in the country, according to them, honoring tradition while pushing the boundaries through innovation, all with focus on transparency, putting the science and craft front and center for all to see. Now, these are the very first bourbons that Bardstown has completely distilled on their own. So this their own distillate. It's going to be interesting to try. This particular mash bill is 60% corn, 36% rye, and 4% malted barley. High rye, 39%. That's pretty nice. And it is 6 years old. Let's give it a try. Let me grab my glass, give it a little swirl, get it activated, coat the glass a little bit with the bourbon so it's not just like smelling clean glass. All right, that smells like a bourbon. It's got that very bourbon characteristics. Like that smells very bourbon-y. Um, you get that corn, you get a little bit of spice from the rye. I'm smelling like oats. A little bit of like mint on the very back end of the, but like a faint mint, almost like a. Yeah, that's pretty nice. I like the smell of this. It's also slightly muted though. You gotta look for some of the notes. Little hints of caramel. It's nice. I enjoy it. It's got a pleasant aroma. Baby, what do you think? I know you're not the biggest on.
I'm not very good at picking out single notes, but I like the smell. It's not overly ethanol-y. It's got a little bit of a sweetness
Right.
in
There is some
there.
sweetness. Absolutely. Shall we taste it?
You know, mouth it.
That's day.
That's why you're laughing.
Oh man, freaking whiskey vault got me wanting to say mouth it. That's pleasant. It's not overly hot because of the 96 proof. It's kind of smooth. I know people don't like that word when it comes to whiskey, but it is kind of smooth. You get some of that corn. Like I'm literally picking up like corn. Um, Getting some of the caramel I got in the nose. A little bit of that oat. Like I'm getting some almost like uh, oatmeal kind of taste to it. Definitely picking up some butterscotch. It's got a medium finish though. I don't think it's got a really long finish. I think it's about a medium finish. And on the medium finish, I'm getting some almost like a vanilla and baking spices. It's got good legs though. Like it's if you look at the glass, it's coating the glass pretty well. It's got a nice color. What you think?
I taste a lot of spice.
Tastes a lot of spice. High rye, so you
Yeah.
definitely get some of that spice. I'm getting it mostly on the back end when I'm picking up that spice.
No, it's hitting right in the middle of the roof of my mouth.
Right? You really?
Yeah.
Let me go back in.
I mean, it's hitting in the finish too, but it's going from mid palate all the way back.
Yeah, I'm not getting a lot of spice on the mid palate all the way back. I'm getting it more on the back end, but there's definitely spice there. Um, yeah, it's not overpowering though. It's pretty nice. I like it. It's smooth. I honestly think this would be awesome with a little water, maybe a cube. I would thoroughly enjoy that with a cube. That's nice. It's not. I don't think it's going to make you like call your friends and say, "Hey, you got to come over and try this right away." Um, it's a pleasant bourbon. It's really nice, but it's not like, wow, this is incredible. It's a good bourbon. Yeah, like I like it. All right, let's move on to the next one. This one is bottled in bond, also aged 6 years. So because it's bottled in bond, you know it's 100 proof. And I'm not going to read you the preamble because it's the same exact thing here. However, it is this one was distilled fall 2016, so it was this one. The mash bill is where it's different. There's no rye in this mash bill at all. This is a 68% corn, 20% wheat, and 12% malted barley. I expect this to have a much softer complexion than this because of the wheat and malted barley. Um, and let me just say real quick, I love the design on the bottles. When you know, there's some design right here. When you look through the bottle through the whiskey, you can pick it up. It is really cool. It's very well done. All right, let's dive into this one. Colors are very similar, but on the bottle and bond, the color's slightly darker, which is surprising. Give it a swirl. Oh yeah, that is a completely different nose. This is like a darker nose. I'm picking up like a berry type of nose. It's a little more. I'm not getting into that like butterscotch or caramel that I normally get on a bourbon. I'm getting like dark stone fruits. I get a little more ethanol, but not a much more. Definitely some type of berry, like a darker berry, almost like a. I don't want to say blackberry because it's not a blackberry, but it's a darker berry. And this is going to sound crazy. It's, even as I thought you're crazy. I'm getting some of that. You ever opened a pack of Big League Chew? It doesn't smell like the Big League Chew, but as soon as you open the pack, there's like a scent that pops up. That's what I'm getting off of this. It's bringing back like childhood memories. I like it. I don't think the aroma is as complex as this one, but it definitely has some good qualities to it, some good smells, some good aromas. What do you think, babe?
It smells a little yeasty to me.
You think so?
I think so. Like a kind of pastry-ish. And they could, I don't know if it's the wheat or the higher barley.
Hmm. Yeah, I'm
Yeah,
not.
that's what I'm picking up.
Okay. Okay. Nice. Shall we taste it? Let's taste it. Cilantro. I got nothing. Like, I literally got nothing. Like, it's super smooth, super smooth. It's super smooth, and I'm not picking up a darn thing. Like, I'm not picking up anything. That's bizarre. I'm not picking up anything. Like, I'm mentally trying to pull out notes, and I'm not getting anything off of this right now.
It disappears very quickly.
Disappears very quickly.
It's a little drying.
I can see that. All right, hold on a second. Let me try this again. Okay, there we go. Definitely softer than this one when it comes to the aromas. I'm getting very back end hints of some of the berries. I'm getting some. I don't want to say butterscotch, but it's more like a caramel. Um, yeah, definitely caramel. And then I'm getting some of what you said you got on the nose, some of the yeast. I'm getting almost like a biscuity quality to it, like a biscuity flavor. Not quite, not quite like a biscuit, uh, but like a biscuit. So not like a pancake, but like a regular old buttery biscuit. Um, yeah, it's good, but it's not knocking my socks off. What do you think?
It's all right. I don't think it's one of the few that I would reach for in my learning journey. I have a few
Right.
favorites so far.
Once again, I think this would be better with a little water, maybe a cube to open it up. Um, Now on the second or third sip there, I'm picking up some black licorice on the very back end. The finish is a little longer. The finish is softer. Um, but I'm definitely getting some like black licorice on the back end, and yeah, it's pleasant. I like it. Um, I would share it with friends. It might sit on my shelf a little longer than other bourbons. However, it's not bad. Neither one of these was bad. I don't want you to think I'm saying they're terrible because they're not terrible by any stretch of the imagination. They both have their own uniqueness to them. They both have different qualities that help them stand apart from each other. Um, and they're both good. That's it. They're both good. I'm going to definitely try them with a cube, see if it changes anything. Um, But yeah, so those are the Bardstown Origin Series. First distillate, I would say, good job, guys. You've made some excellent all-around bourbons. They're very good. They're not going to stand out from a pack, in my opinion. However, they're enjoyable, and I think that's my thoughts. Well, thank you for joining me with the Bardstown Origin Series. Yeah, that's all I got to say. So, except for one more thing. Like I always say, I love you guys. No, I don't. I love most of you.
I love the rest of you. Between us, we love all you guys.
That's right. There you go. See you later.